नमस्कार दोस्तों. Now we discuss first question. Recently, global slavery index. Recently, global slavery index 2016 has estimated 1.8 crore Indians in modern slavery. In this context, discuss the various reasons prevailing in India for modern slavery and what are the constitutional safeguards dealing with it. So, in this context, discuss the various reasons prevailing in India for modern slavery and what are the constitutional safeguards dealing with it. So, recently Global Slavery Index estimated 1.3 crore Indians in modern slavery. So, you can discuss here. Discuss means you can give example, you can give its important aspects, present issue, and what are the problems, what are the impact. Okay. Various reasons. Here mainly our topic is discuss the various reasons prevailing in Indian modern slavery. What are the reasons and what are the constitutional safeguards? Recently, Walk Free Foundation released its Global Slavery Index, which highlights the problem of modern slavery in India. So recently, Walk Free Foundation released the Global Slavery Index, highlights the problem of the modern slavery in India. Reason behind the slavery in India. So mainly weaker sections inability to move out of their respective group matters. Group makes them vulnerable to forced labor and human trafficking. So weaker sections, the inability to move out of their respective groups makes them vulnerable for forced labor and human trafficking. So please remember, weaker section, their inability to move out of their respective group makes them vulnerable to forced labor and human trafficking. Their inability to move of their respective groups makes them vulnerable. So we discuss reason behind slavery. And 90% about 94% of the workforce in India are employed under informal and unorganized sector. Please, unregulated sector, not unorganized. So 94% of the workforce in India are employed under informal and unregulated sector. Please remember, informal and unregulated sector. And chronic unemployment is of minimum wages is low skilled and semi-skilled work. So chronic unemployment is here, and here you have minimum wages in low skilled and semi-skilled work. So members of the vulnerable groups lack of good livelihood opportunities. Member of the vulnerable groups, they have not any facility. They have access to credit and financial services, and failure of authorities or to effective implementation measures to address the issue. Failure of authorities to effectively implement measures. So failure of authorities to effectively implement measures to address the issue is also the reason for the prevalence of forced labor in India. Failure of authorities to effectively implement the measures to address the issue is also reason for the prevalence of the forced labor in India. So constitutional safeguard. Article 23 of the Constitution prohibits and criminalizes human trafficking and forced labor. So Article 23 of the Constitution prohibits and criminalization of human trafficking and forced labor, and Article 21 of the Constitution promises right to life and personal liberty. This also includes dignified life and not just animal life living. Here it includes a dignified life, not animal living. Please remember, important. So Article 21, right to life and personal liberty, and Article 23 Constitution prohibits discrimination of human trafficking and forced labor. So thank you.